Okay, sit over here, look for 1 second again.
You see everybody coming in, giving each other hugs, saying hi, great to see you, and you know they're from, like I said, from all different backgrounds, all different martial arts backgrounds, and you know, it's just a big hug fest. There's always a little bit of concern with, you know, new teachers that have never been there, never experienced this type of thing, you know, coming in and accidentally saying, this is why my art's better than your art, kind of thing. And it just doesn't happen. Everybody just is so open-minded.
You don't get into so much the argument of, you know, my martial art's better than yours. You know, you realize it's down to the practitioner rather than the art itself.
It's not a hard workout at PacMAC. It's not a scary, hard, disciplined thing. It's just a very friendly, open atmosphere. We love Pacific because it's the one thing that connects us to Asia. The word Pacific also represents peace, and that's pacifism, right? So Pacific has that kind of little secondary meaning in there, showing the nonviolence of martial arts. 4 years ago, we finally came up with this idea to keep the same format that the Asian celebration has, which is 25 minutes per school, but have each teacher teach a short piece of their art, something that would be interesting to other martial artists.
Well, it's interesting to compare the martial art that you're practiced in versus the other ones, and not versus. You see the similarities between styles and see how maybe the body mechanics that you're familiar with in one style, how those apply in another or don't.
Fortunately, what I hear most of the time is people saying, it was, you know, wow, it was really weird how the 7-star praying mantis Kung Fu guy did moves that were similar to the Aikido instructor.
It's nice to get up there and both practice techniques you're familiar with and techniques that are completely alien to you. It gives you a good perspective on the other arts.
You know, many of these kids have friends that practice in the other schools too. And so that's really cool to see that they'll show up with their friends at PacMAC, and you know, where they would never get to do that in another setting probably. And I think for the students it's really beneficial because obviously the teachers are role models for the students, and when the students see the teachers in an atmosphere where they're willing to learn, they're not afraid to look a little stupid because they don't know the moves, and they're also showing a lot of respect to the other teachers and their styles, and that, you know, that's got to really influence our next generation of martial artists.